Hello friends, now our topic number 5 is electric charge. Okay, now topic number 5 is electric charge. Now the question is in our mind, you know about that, the electric charge, but the question is in our mind, how the matters will made up of. How the matters will made up of. The few interesting properties of charge we will discuss in this topic. Okay, now first of all you have to discuss about all the matters of universe, all the matters of universe made up of atom. Okay, we know that. Now this is the simplest picture of atom. This is a nucleus. This is a nucleus, and around the nucleus there is a orbits. These are the orbits. Okay, now in these orbits the electrons are okay, now these are the orbits, this is the nucleus, and this is the electrons. Okay, now the nucleus is positively charged protons and neutral neutrons. Okay, once again, the nucleus contains the positively charged proton and neutral neutrons, and the electrons are negatively charged and circulate around the nucleus. Okay, now so understand, now the all subatomic particles, so subatomic particles are neutrons, protons, and electrons are the subatomic particles, are combined to make a one atom, and the number of molecules are made up of matter. Okay, so all other matters of universe are made up of the atoms. Okay, so this is a history. Now what the matter, now the matter present in the universe in neutral form. Okay, first we know that the matters in the universe in a neutral form, therefore the number of electron plus number of electrons are same for matter, or we can also say it is the atom to be neutral. So the number of mass equal to number of protons and the number of electrons are same. Okay, so electron is much lighter or much lighter as compared to neutron and proton. Okay, now actually in topic number 4 we have to discuss initially in general, we can also discuss again. Okay, now what in general, initially in general the atom remains neutral. Yes, we know that. Okay, now but if we add this small balloon or atom or whatever we can say that. Okay, so this is any atom, now matter. Okay, now we add negatively charged electrons. If we add the electrons, okay, if we add the electrons, okay, so the in topic number 4 we have to see that number of electron is much more than number of protons, so it becomes negatively charged particles, it becomes negatively charged. Okay, but in second case we remove the electron from it. Okay, if we remove the electron, okay, if we remove the electron from it, okay, what the number of electrons is much lesser than the number of protons, so this becomes positively charged. So this becomes positively charged. We see in the topic number 4, okay, how the charge are transferred. Okay, now we can also say that the bodies will get charged due to flow of electron either from body or away from the body. Once again, we can also say that the body will get charged due to flow of electron either into or remove or away from the body. Okay, so these are the fundamental content of the electric charge, how it becomes positively charged and how it becomes a negatively charged. But some interesting topic is, so the properties of charge. Okay, now there are some properties of the charge, but I have explained 3 properties. First is known as it is additive in nature. So what is additive in nature? The additive in nature is simply we have to give an example. Now we have a body, and in this body, okay, we have a charge plus Q1, it's a Q2, and the negative Q3. Okay, this is a negative charge, so it is an algebraic sum. So how can we consider the total charge of the body? The total charge of the body is plus Q1 plus Q2 plus negative q3. Okay, so all the addition of the algebraic charge, we can get the magnitude. Okay, so we can get the magnitude of the charge. The sign of negative or positive, it depend upon the charges itself. Okay, now so we say that the charges are additive in nature. Okay, now the second property is the charges are remains conserved. Okay, now charges are remain conserved, or we can also say it is a conservation in nature. Okay, now so what is the conservation of nature? So conservation of the particle is the charges are neither be created nor be destroyed. We cannot create or destroy, we only transfer from one particle to another particle, one body to another body. So that means the total charge in an isolated system is remains conserved. We can only transfer the charges from body to body. Okay, we cannot create or destroy. Okay, so the charges are remains conserved. Okay, and the third property is known as a quantization of charge. What is the quantization of the charge? First, once again, I will tell you. The charge is smallest unit of charge. Matlab any charges is said to be the smallest unit of charge as a multiple of any charges. Okay, now the 1 electrons of the charge is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. So we can say that it is the total number of charges are 2e, 3e, 5e, or number of e. Okay, so we can say that in universe there is a total number of charge q equal to n into e. N is an integer, n is electrons. So the number of integer are the multiply of the electrons in a universe. So we have to quantization of the electrons. It's known as the q equal to n into e. Okay, so these are the properties of electric charge. I hope you understand this session. Hello friends. Now the next topic number 6. Topic number 6 is good conductors and insulators. As we know, conductors means simply we know that which flow easily, and insulator means it oppose, it cannot flow easily. Okay, so now understand in the good conductors and insulator in the charge particles. Okay, so simply which conduct electricity are known as the good conductors, but anything which allow the flow of electrons, the flow of electricity, the flow of electric current is known as a good conductor. In reverse, anything which not allows the flow of electricity, which not allow the flow of electricity is known as the insulators, or we can also say that it is known as the bad conductors. Okay, now but in our mind we have a question. How the materials are known as a good conductors and the bad conductors, or insulators or conductors? How we can suggest this is a good conductors? Okay, so the question is arrives in our mind. So this answer is any substance of material. So the answer is any substance of materials which has large number of free electrons is known as a conductors. Yeah, we know that the materials has large number of free electrons are known as conductors. Okay, are known as conductors, but therefore it's the outermost cell having the free electrons. So the materials have the outermost cell having the free electrons, that is also known as the more number of free electrons having the more conductivity. When the more number of free electrons having the more conductivity in the substance. So the substance or a material like having the more number of conductivity, more number of free electrons in outermost cells are known as good conductors. Okay, and in reverse there is a less number of free electrons or having less, or we can say that it is a very less. Okay, it's a very less conductivity. That means it's not very less, it's won't allow to flow the charge or electric current or electrons. So these substances are known as a insulator or a bad conductors. Okay, I hope so you understand this session. Thank you.